And now we move down 45th Street to the Music Box Theater to catch the glamorous opening night of Ceiling Zero.
Here is a story of success plucked from adversity, the story of Hollywood's response to the Great Depression. The movie industry's triumph in the 1930s lay in giving the public what it wanted to see. Its product was therapeutic diversity for millions of Americans who needed to get away from their troubles of the Great Depression. By providing this crucial relief, American film reached a pinnacle of influence at a time when most other industries were struggling mightily. At the time of the 1929 crash, Hollywood was in transition. Sound was here to stay, but was still in its early stages. There had been huge investments made to convert shooting sets in theaters to sound. Movie careers had been launched and had ended overnight. Hollywood urgently needed to recoup their conversion investment and market from this new form, even as the country faced unprecedented hardship. They had to catch up with their new technology fast, creating a cinema of sight and sound, images, and words. Fortunately, the industry had some key advantages. First, the only competition was radio. The studio system was also in place, so all the major players had stars, directors, writers, and producers under contract. They even owned the theaters themselves. This created enormous efficiencies compared to today's complicated, unwieldy system. The result? The studios were able to turn around product quickly and reasonably to make it timely. It was also relatively cheap to see a movie then, about 10 to 25 cents. Hollywood's strategy for that dime or quarter give the public more than ever. With every visit to the theater, a viewer would get another plate for their plate set, and a string of entertainment, newsreels, cartwheels, B pictures, serials, and A pictures. For their A productions, the majors wanted intelligent stories, often literary adaptations, and glamorous stars, both to attract a desirable demographic and add prestige to the market. The studios hired the best writers and actors from the Broadway stage. Then they perfected a sophisticated marketing and publicity machine around these new stars. They programmed their lives, controlled and cultivated their images, tracked how they were doing with their public, and as a result, the movie business became one of the few to actually benefit from the Depression. The A pictures of the day spanned a variety of genres, but it was the comedies and musicals that provided crucial escape for weary, impoverished audiences. There were several consistent threads in Depression-era comedies. The public wanted to laugh at the rich. Therefore, characteristics were usually either stuffy or buffoonish, reflecting the populist sentiments of the New Deal. Still, it was the rich the public wanted to see portrayed. Like comedy, musicals were natural for these viewers, especially as advances in sound technology allowed greater range of motion for the performers. No one made more of such advantages than famed choreographer Busby Berkeley, who did, among other memorable pictures, 42nd Street from 1933. Berkeley created immense intricate set pieces featuring dozens of showgirls, shooting them from above and other unusual angles to achieve a kaleidoscopic, surreal effect. If you haven't seen one of these, you're missing out. Throughout the 1930s and right up until the Second World War, the movie business was at its peak of its influence. That would only begin to change when the studios were forced to give up ownership of their theaters in 1948, which is also when that funny box television started turning up as furniture in everyone's living room, broadcasting a free new phenomenon called television, and thus began the gradual sunset of what was commonly known as Hollywood's Golden Age.